You might have heard that moss grows on the north or south side of a tree, depending on what hemisphere you're in. But honestly, that's not the case. And really, they'd make terrible navigating tools. Better off with the stars. To begin with, you must understand the essential things that moss and lichens need to survive. They are plants, so need water, light, and CO2. There's a couple of things they need, like nutrients, but for now we'll keep it basic. CO2 is readily abundant in the air throughout woodland. In fact, it's readily available everywhere, so it's not too much of a deciding factor. Light, however, is. This is why we have this idea that moss or lichen grows on one side of a tree or the other, or a stone. But this isn't the case. The sun doesn't stay in place, it moves throughout the day in its natural procession, and even throughout the year it rises to a higher point or a lower point, depending on the seasonality, and the hemisphere, and the location in relation to the equator. So it doesn't make too much of a difference. There's a whole bunch of minutiae that's more influential, such as the gaps in the canopy and rides, so tracks that run through, and things like that. Plants compete for light, and moss and lichen is a plant, and it competes for light in the same way. But that means it's going to take the spot where it has most light, and that is rarely the north or the south of a tree. If anything, it's slightly northeast or northwest, depending on the hemisphere, obviously. In the northern hemisphere it's southeasterly facing most of the time, because of the way that the light moves. But we talk about plants being fussy and selective, but that's not true at all. In reality, plants don't choose where they want to go. They just happen to end in a place, and it's either suitable and they survive, or it's unsuitable and they die. So, talking about choice is kind of a misnomer, an incorrect statement to say. Light is not the only factor though. Another big factor is water. Water availability is hard to get on the side of a tree because water doesn't often levitate. I've never seen a floating puddle. But that doesn't mean they don't exist. Canopy capacity is the amount of water that a canopy can hold before it spills through. So when it's raining, you might hide under a tree where it's dry. But eventually, after so much rain, the leaves will give way and pour water beneath the tree. This is the carrying capacity. But like when you pour a bottle, sometimes it sticks to the wood and comes down. Like when you're pouring a bottle, it goes everywhere. I hate when that happens. But that can happen. And that then flows down the tree like a river. And like a river, it wants to find the path of least resistance down the tree. And so it follows natural grooves in the bark, or cracks in the wood, or natural channels that are there. Because they want light where there's lots of evaporation and water's in demand, they tend to survive better where these pools naturally flow. And so they are another major factor. Also, water absorbs nutrients from the leaves that it's been sitting on, and so when the water flows off the leaves and flows down the tree, it carries nutrients that it's absorbed with it, and nutrients is a demand for mosses and lichens, so they tend to cling to that too. So, next time you're in a forest at night and you're lost, don't follow where the moss and lichen is. It'd be very misleading. You're better off with the stars. That's a Moana reference. Follow me on Twitter, @BBrutus, and subscribe for more things I thought today. If you want to know what I thought last time, click the box that's more on the screen. I still haven't worked this out yet. And in the meantime, keep thinking. But that doesn't mean they don't exist.